You alive?
Oh, so good.
So good? Welcome to Adventures with Camel with Chantel and John, where we go on various activities and adventures and live to tell you about it. Patrol dispatch, you have patrol clearance on Hidden Lake. One of the things I love most about being on patrol is when you're opening the resort, you get fresh tracks, first tracks, and it's even better when there's new snow, which we got 2 to 3 inches last night. Here we go, see? Those right down the main lift line. Sweet. So one of my chores this morning is to open Woody's World, which is a backcountry area at our resort where you ski down controlled, mitigated areas, but down to the road, and a bus picks you up. And Woody's World is named after an individual, a man who was here for like 30 years or more, and his job was to drive that bus up and down the road to pick up skiers, which we're going to go get on right now. Sadly, Woody passed away a few years ago, so we'll show you that, some of the chores and how that works out for us. So to get to Woody's World, you've got to ski down a little bit, cross the road that comes up to the upper portion of our lift or a Hidden Lake, go across, and then ski down to the next time you meet the road, and that's when you know you've reached the spot for bus pickup. So the reason why we're checking this rope line this morning is because a few days ago a customer got lost or said a rope was down, and that he skied down to what we call the beaver ponds and waited there for 3.5 hours. Didn't know where he was. Finally was able to make contact, but that's not good for customer service. But we're pretty sure the rope was up and he went where he wasn't supposed to. But we're doing our job. We're going to check and make sure it's up and ready to go so that doesn't happen again. Here we are checking the rope line. This is actually a boundary line of Powder Mountain. If you go to the left of that boundary line, you're getting out of bounds and into areas where we won't find you for a little while, and there's not really good cell reception. And then you can look out over the valley there and the North Ogden Divide, and then even further the Great Salt Lake. Now we're in the deeper Woody's World, and all the area that you see here is all Powder Mountain terrain, and the road is right down there, so we'll be down there in just a few minutes to catch a bus. You can actually hear it. We'll get on in just a sec. So here we are at the bus. This will take us back up to the resort, heading on for another awesome ride. Maybe we'll grab the Snowcat next. Lightning Ridge. Good morning.
Good morning.
So an assignment we have for the next couple of weeks is to become more familiar with the resort, and there are about 60 runs that are not on the regular map for the public that we need to know about. And so today we're going to go up on Lightning Ridge and record some of the exact GPS locations as part of our assignment. So we're going to go there now.
So another thing that Powder Mountain offers is this area, which is called Lightning Ridge. It's another 750 acres or so of backcountry skiing. And the way you get there is you jump on a cat. That cat's coming down the hill right now, which we'll get on as a patroller. We have benefits, of course. Otherwise, public have to pay an additional, I believe, $15 to get the cat ride up to the top, or you can hike it. And we'll get some film with some people that are actually hiking it up right now. But me and my partner, we're gonna take the easy route because that's the great thing about being a redcoat. Here comes our chariot to take us to the top. They got a new one now where, because of COVID, they got rid of the enclosed cat. Now it's just, we've got some benches on the back of this cat, which you just climb up on and sit in the back, open air. Thank you, pandemic, for that. there we go. It's our chair. We're gonna get on now.
Better than most.
Better than most. Good day.
Yeah.
It's always a good day at Powder Mountain. Story time. So we're on the top of Lightning Ridge right now. The cat we just went up on, back in the day, you used to just have a rope behind it and you had to grab on. It had like little 20 knots in it. And you'd hold on to that knot and then it'd pull you all the way to the top. And if one of the people in front of you fell down because of the wind or an ice chunk or something, pretty much everyone else went down. So those were good times. But one of my worst runs ever in my entire life, was in this area. It was fogged in. You couldn't see more than 20 feet in front of you. There was a 2-inch crust and we had to close the area. Why it was open in the first place, I don't know, but had to close it, and it was just life preservation, and just about went off a cliff band. I had a general idea where I was, but sometimes you just get a little disoriented in the fog. But that was a harrowing experience, and not one that I'd like to repeat, but one of the all-time worst runs ever in my life happened in this area. But today, we're gonna get some sweet powder shots for area familiarization with one of the other guys I'm with today. Yeah, that's the cliff I just about fell off in my bad story time. And there's no real way down it, except for falling and dying, which I prefer not to do. But we're gonna take this powder bowl right here.
Go ahead.
So we just came down. Awesome. We are typical Saturday Powder Mountain lift line. That's it. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is what 0% chance of snow looks like at Powder Mountain. Yeah, so it's kind of snowing.
I was dispatched to a call in Kobe Canyon. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a lot of footage because I was busy helping the customer who had a possible broken leg. And so we hurried, got him on a toboggan and back up to the top.
Our leg injury, we actually made it back before they did, got here. So they're gonna back in right here. Wheel them out. Dave's gonna back them. There we are. Wishing the stretcher had tracks on the wheels. Makes it a little bit easier to carry in the snow. Otherwise, you gotta have like 6 guys.
I'm at Sunrise, ready to do.
Here's another duty. You know, people who can't drive down the mountain. Is it in neutral?
Yeah.
Okay. You could get in there and help steer.
Huh? Yeah. If you want to start it up and throw it in reverse. Yeah.
At the same time.
Give it a little extra boost.
There we go. We got it hooked to a truck.
Ready?
Keep going, keep going. You're good. Thanks, Dave. We gotta get that because you're in my video, and so we'll have you in it again now.
Hey, you got the game ball today anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's another good day at Powder Mountain, and like usual Saturday, everything hits the fan about 2:30 when we start closing down the mountain. Injuries start occurring, people start doing things they're not supposed to. But anyway, we're heading out now, and it was a good day. We had snow where we didn't expect it, and now we're in it with some sunshine. It's nice. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on another adventure with Cam.